I've been seeing on forums and been hearing from police that they don't know what to do. A lot of police officers are they're conflicted because they know what happened or happens is wrong, but they also don't know where to go from where they're at. Sometimes, like, they feel like they can't step up, or they do when nothing happens. So what would you suggest?
Quit your job. All policies are either anti-racist or racist. All policies either create equity or further perpetuate inequities against black people and people of color. So if you have found yourself as a cog within the system and you don't know what to do, and you're just too afraid to dismantle it, then leave it. Because you're not staying, if you're staying, you're just helping, right? Like if you see something happen and you don't do anything about it, you're just as wrong. You're not, there's no such thing as an innocent bystander.
People are upset and people are doing things just because of George Floyd. Like these are children that don't have Christmas, they don't have birthdays, they're living in extreme poverty, and they have been living that way because of a systemic disease in this country. So, you know, as far as police officers who don't know what to do, or are afraid to step up, like he said, if you don't do anything, then you are a part of the problem. If you know that there's a problem and you don't say anything, then you're part of the problem.
So the best solution is quit your job.
I don't think the best solution is to quit your job, because it's just,
so sorry.
I'm not saying that the best suggestion is to quit your job, because it's like you, my sister.
Yeah.
Okay? We can't do the shit that you can do.
I know.
So the cops need to stay exactly where the fuck they are, but they need to change their mind, they need to change their thinking, and they need to affect change within the organization.
Gotcha.
We can't do that. They don't give a shit about us.
I know, yeah.
But it's the black cops who have this unspoken rule as police officers with their other brothers and sisters who are racist. Those people are the problem, because they're not affecting change within their organization.
Gotcha.
And I didn't mean to imply
No.
a solution. I meant to your question about if they don't know what to do.
Right.
Like, you have to do what's in your locus of control.
Okay.
Like 5 years ago, before I was an educator, I was a program manager,
Right.
healthcare program manager, making lots of money. I don't
Right.
make lots of money now, but what I can do is like teach tolerance.
Right.
And I can teach diversity, equity, and inclusion, and I can like teach black and brown children like about their history in a Western Eurocentric linear view of history, but one that is like thematic, that celebrates them and their differences.
Gotcha.
But that's what I could do, right? And if like,
Exactly.
I thought I wasn't doing that well, I would go organize or go maybe try to pursue policy or something. But I just think you have to do what you can do. If you're feeling hopeless, why are you still in the role?
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So kind of from that, like, what would you tell just people like me? How's the best way we can help?
Yeah, I think,
I would say exactly what you're doing. You're here with us, you're being vocal, you're making your voice heard, and it's the same thing. Like, this country has never seen us as human. The only way that your family, who has just been rooted into a form of thinking that has just developed throughout generations, it's going to take you to change their minds, because we haven't thus far, and we will not until you lock arms with me and they see you beside a black sister, and we're calling each other sister. That's the only way that this is going to change.
I agree.
I think that more conversations need to be had with those of privilege or white Americans, because racism is a system of power, and it's unfair and it's taxing to look to black people to say, fix this issue.
Yeah,
like, I'm tired of having this conversation.
No, you didn't.
And like, I'm not the one that needs it. It's like,
everybody else.
you know, Susie and Karen and Becky, like, they need it. You know, and I'm being stereotypical when I say Susan and Karen and Becky or whatever. But like, white Americans need to use their privilege, and I think there's this layer of like, it's uncomfortable, and it's like, I don't, as a black person, I don't exist to make you comfortable. And it's like, your comfortability does not supersede my black safety.
Yeah.
And it's like, but if you grow up in a world that protects you or is designed to protect you, you may feel that.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's not up to people of color to fix racism as being a group in the minority when we know that racism is a system and a machine that is fueled by the white majority and that they have the power of creating laws,
Yeah.
So it's
right?
gonna
And
take
perpetuating systemic
Yeah,
racism.
no, I
think
agree.
It takes allies, white allies, to engage their white counterparts to say, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, and it doesn't have to be always you're out here protesting, but where's your money going? And where are you spending your dollar? And how are you, like, strengthening communities that are out here on the front lines?
That's really good advice. I suppose I don't always think about where I'm spending my dollar.
Yeah.
That's not something I think a lot of people think about. But I'm glad that you brought that up. I think I'll be a little more
I think you're doing
cautious.
important work. I don't know, can I ask where the footage is going?